When did you realize your strict mom ruined your entire life? I was 23 years old when I found the box. My parents were cleaning out the attic and I was helping them move stuff around. My dad was downstairs hauling things to the garage, and my mom had conveniently left to go to the store right when the work started. Back in high school, my dad and I used to stay up late working on my college applications together. He took extra shifts at work just to afford the application fees. My mom never helped with any of it and always said I should just stay local and save money. When I didn't get accepted anywhere, it crushed both of us. My dad blamed himself for years, thinking he couldn't give me enough opportunities. I just accepted that I wasn't smart enough. So when I knocked over a shoebox in the attic and a bunch of envelopes spilled out onto the floor, I didn't think much of it at first. Then I looked closer. They all had my name on them. Every single one had already been opened. I picked one up and my hands started shaking when I recognized the logo. It was from one of the colleges I applied to back in high school. I opened the letter and had to read it 3 times because my brain refused to accept what I was seeing. It was an acceptance letter. They wanted me, and I never knew. I looked at the rest of the envelopes on the floor, and there were 3 more. I opened all of them one by one, and every single one was an acceptance letter. 4 schools I spent years thinking had rejected me. I checked the dates, and they all arrived during the same month when I was running to the mailbox every single day waiting to hear back. But back then, my mom worked from home, so she always got to the mail before I did. She would hand me whatever had my name on it, but she never handed me these. She watched me check that mailbox every day for months, knowing exactly what she had done. Growing up, my mom always told me everything happens for a reason. She said me not getting into any colleges was the universe's way of telling me to stay close to home. I believed every word she said. I grabbed the box and brought it downstairs to my dad, who was in the garage. I didn't even say anything because I couldn't find the words. I just handed him the letters and watched his face change as he read through each one. When he finished the last one, he just stood there staring at it. He looked up at me and asked, "Where did you find these?" I told him. "Does your mother know?" I shook my head. He walked inside without another word and sat down at the kitchen table, so I followed him. We just sat there in silence, waiting for her. About 20 minutes later, my mom came home with grocery bags, and she was humming to herself like it was just a normal Saturday. Then she walked into the kitchen and saw us sitting there and saw the box on the table, and her whole face changed. My dad looked at her and asked, "Did you hide these from him?" She put the bags down real slow, and then looked at me with this sad look on her face like I was supposed to feel bad for her. "You wouldn't have been able to handle being that far away. I was just trying to protect you. I can't even look at her right now." "Protect me? You let me think I wasn't good enough for any school. You let Dad blame himself for years thinking he failed me. I'm yelling now and I don't care. You told me everything happens for a reason. You were the reason." She starts crying. "I did it because I love you. I couldn't lose my only child." My dad slams his hand on the table so hard the box jumps. "I worked doubles for 2 years to pay for those applications. I thought I failed my own son, and you watched me suffer and said nothing." She reaches for him. "Baby, please just listen to me." He shoves her hand away. "Don't touch me." She turns to me and grabs my arm. "You have to forgive me. I'm your mother. We're family. You can't just leave me." I pull away from her. "You stole my future and made Dad think it was his fault. We're done." She starts screaming that we're being dramatic and that she did nothing wrong and that we'll regret this. My dad grabs his keys and looks at me. "Let's go." We walk out the door and she's still screaming behind us. My dad filed for divorce that week. I moved out with him.